Hello YouTube! Time for a video again. Well, today's video, what I'm going to do is an update on my Red Terror Festae tank. I've had these Festae 9 months, but the tank was set up 6 months ago. In fact, I did a good video on that, so if you want to look back, go back and have a look at it. So we're sat in front of Wolfie. All my regulars will know. Look at Wolfie. I do believe Wolfie actually is gone. Come on, give us a kiss, Wolf. I do think Wolfie has gone past his sell-by date, but we'll do a video on that another day. And I think maybe it's my fault. There's a fish keeper. It's huge, but like his people will probably comment on his health and that, like, but whatever. But let's get on with this Festae video. So without further ado, let's get on it. Right, so here we go. We'll do the Festae tank update. So, well, let's start at the beginning, shall we? In May of last year, I brought 8 half inch to 3/4 of an inch, really tiny juveniles, fry, just glorified fry really. Then I grew them on in the fish room up to I don't know what, 2 or 3 inches, and then I thought we set this tank up. I did a video on it, setting this tank up. Festae tank done proper, I named the video, like, but I think I've got to eat my words now, like. Anyway, so what's gone on since then? So I've had these 9 months from fry, but they've been in this tank about 6 months. And in that time, I came across another bunch of Festae in one of the local fish stores. Well, that's a nice female, isn't it? So that one's showing, they're all sexing out now. That one's a female. That one's, there's a male. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I started off with 8. And then at one point, I went to one of my local fish stores, and that's another nice a male and a female there. And they had a bunch of Festaes in. I couldn't resist it, so I brought another 2. I shouldn't have done really, but you know what it's like. You know what it's like. This fish hobby is addictive, isn't it? If you see a fish, impulse buy. Well, that's a male. Yeah, impulse buy, so I brought another 2. So I'm now up to 10. 10 Festaes. And, yeah, so they were doing nicely, and they were colouring up. I'll show you some pictures of when they were spawning. But I think I made a little bit of a mistake, actually. What I've done is added all these, like diver fish. Well, not diver fish. Well, I added up these filament barbs. I just thought I wanted to liven the tank up, which it has done. Let's pan back. The tank is really, really, really active because these are always on the move and they never stop swimming. They're very active, and people use these sort of fish, maybe more silver dollars than that, to bring shy fish out of the shell. But from my experience, it doesn't always work like that. There's a male with his green cheeks. It doesn't always work like that because from what I've learnt over these last few months is these Festae were colouring up, absolutely gorgeous, and doing spawning, but these filament barbs have absolutely spooked them. I'll put my hand up against the glass and you'll see. Well, not doing it now, but like, not doing it like I said. But these actually, when you look, there they go. And again, look, they're all shoaling, and then they freak out. And every time they freak out, I hope I'm not moving the camera too fast. I think it upsets the Festaes. Yeah. So as much as I like these filament barbs, they are a beautiful fish, and it's nice. It's always nice to see shoaling fish. Let's get back. Yeah, it's always nice to see an active tank with shoaling fish. But as much as I like to see them in the tank, I don't think the Festae like them in the tank. And people will say, well, you should have stuck with silver dollars or, proper South American fish like. But the Festae are looking nice there. Yeah, so where am I at now, like? So what I'll do is show you a couple of photographs of when they were spawning and the difference. So the colours have gone quite dark now. And this is just my opinion, and my opinion only. What we got there? Yeah, I don't know if that's a male or female. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'll show you a couple of pictures. And the seem to, since these filament barbs like go all scatty, let's have another go. Yeah, I think it freaks the Festae red terrors out. Anyway, Woods, short waffling. Let's have a look at them when they were spawning. Then we're getting the proper adult colours. And we all know what Festaes look like with proper adult colours. Absolute stunning. Oh, look at that female. She's coming not gorgeous. So this tank has got potential. I think I've got, out of the 10, I think I've got like a good 50-50. I think I've got 5 males and 5 females. So I might keep 3 or 4 females and probably 1 dominant male and see how that goes like. But I think I'm not sure. You let me know what you think. I think they'll do better without these filament barbs. But I actually paid a lot of money for them. When I say a lot of money, there was £10 each. Look at them. I like them. They're beautiful. They were £10 each. That doesn't sound a lot of money. But if you I got 12. I got a dozen. So if you got a dozen, it all adds up, doesn't it? Anyway, shut up waffling. I'll show you the picture of when they were spawning. Yeah, don't they look a lot better coloration here? This was done about 2 months ago. And look at how red the female is. She's absolutely stunning. So I think I've made a mistake. Yeah, so you got to admit, I've just put a little bit of food in there, like. Anyway, you've got to admit, they did look more colourful before these filament barbs are in there. But you never know what's the best, do you? Maybe when they thin them down a bit. Is that the dominant male? That's a lovely big... Look at the size of him. Yeah, so he's about... I'll say he's like 7 inches now. So they're growing at a good old pace. With the female underneath him, like. Yeah, maybe... That female's looking good. Anyway, I'm going on too much, like. So, the tank itself's doing well, but is it the filament barbs, or is it because I put too many Festaes in one aquarium? Well, if you're new here, my regulars will probably know this aquarium is 6.5 feet long, well, it's 2 metres. It's 2.5 foot tall and 2 foot front to back. Anyway, let's put a bit more food in. Put you on pause, get some more food in. There we go. I put more in than what I normally would do, like just to get the blooming fish out so we can see them, talk about them. Like they're all having a good old feed there, aren't they? Look at them all go, like the barbs as well. So like you make decisions. I like to know other people's opinions. If you've got your opinion, stick it in the comments. But I've got 2 ways to go. I'm thinking like when I thin these down, if I pick my best male and 2 or 3 females, and they get really, really huge, because I've had the males up to 14 inches, and the females get big as well, not 14, they probably get 10 or 12. So when they get huge, they're not going to be frightened by these filament barbs. So do I stick it out, or do I remove the barbs? But if I do remove the barbs, that was a costly mistake, wasn't it? Now, I reckon if I stick it out, it'll probably work. But at the moment, the barbs are freaking the Festae out. Yeah, so they've gone quite dark now. Anyway, don't I waffle on? I can't imagine anybody watching my videos from beginning to end, but people do, like. So I'll keep making them as long as people keep watching. I've got to be in the right mood, though. I'm in a mood tonight. I'm on it. Let's get on it. Right, the vet all having flaky, husky food. Like, I'm gonna put some proper pellets in here. Some big pellets. Like, hopefully they'll get the head down. Let's go to the top. In we go. Well, them pellets have got to be too big for them barbs. Them barbs to eat. But I can't believe how well the Festae are getting on, actually. Because, obviously, it's a red terror. The name says it all. A terror. Really, really aggressive. But I've got, like I said, I've got 10 of them in here. And I've not really had that much aggression yet, anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to have to wrap this video. I'm just dragging it out and waffling on, like. Right, that's about it for this video. I have droned on a lot, haven't I? Apologise for that, lot. But if you've come this far, you're one of my superheroes. And if you've got an opinion or a suggestion, what would be good for the Festae tank, just drop it in the comments below. So anyway, at this point, I'd like to thank all of my followers, all the subscribers for watching. And if you're new here, I appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. Say goodbye to Wolfie. Give us a kiss, Wolfie. Right, so happy fish keeping to you all. Until next time, ta-ra!